Yo, what's up, guys? This is the first episode in my Road to Rank 1 series. Not all of them are going to be, dubbed over, with a voiceover, but for the first one, I figured I would to kind of tell you guys my plans and how this is going to go. Um, the gameplay that you're seeing right now is all from my Twitch channel. I've kind of just took that from there and pasted it in here. But I figured I'd just give you guys a mindset of, a top player in this game and kind of tell you like what's going through my mind and how I'm thinking and playing and doing all these things. In this first game, I'm playing with my boy Casey. We're trying to snipe each other almost every game because it's unbearable that we can't queue together. But I have noticed the higher that I get in rank, the better my teammates are, obviously, but also the better the matchmaking is. So I'm not getting as many B minuses and C pluses in my games, which is really unbearable if you're on that team as a top player. If you're in A plus or S or anything, like that. This game in particular is super laggy, as you can tell from everything, and even in the game chat. And we're in Discord, me and Casey, and he's saying my game is froze. I'm not going to be able to continue playing. So game one, we got a pretty good amount of points. Those guys are not bad. We play them all the time. So sitting at 25th in the world right now, S minus rank. There's going to be some games. I'm going to post losses too, but this first one I only got wins, which I went on a pretty good streak, as you'll be able to see here. That I'm not really cutting out much footage, but this is a random that I've not played a whole lot with. But I do know him. I've seen him in a couple games, which, on Nintendo, you kind of get that after a while. Except, the overseas guys, I don't really know them or see them as much, but you do get it. But I'm really liking Rosalina. I'm not sure on an exact tier list or anything right now of what's good and what's bad, but Rosalina feels really good right now, although I got smacked in the mouth right there. I mean, who you guys are running with? I really like Peach as well. I know she's not really a fan favorite, but she's fun. She's just real slow, but Rosalina just seems overpowered. She seems kind of unstoppable. I play against her a lot. And in most games, Mario's really not that great. And kind of if somebody picks him, you think they're a noob, but Mario's actually usable in this game. He's not that bad. But like I said, I'm trying to get in the game with my friend every single time, and he is a big Donkey Kong player. So I try to play around that so that if we do get together, or if they ever do change the way we can queue, then we'll have some kind of chemistry. But Bowser's just the worst Donkey Kong, I think, so it's not really that hard to get used to playing with him. But yeah, we're kind of just smacking these guys in the teeth right now. They're not very good, or we're just playing good for the most part. But that one's on me. I should have lobbed that one back up. But I feel like a lot of players can compete at a decently high level, but you really get into the good players with the net play, and I feel like I kind of excel there. Again, another dub. I don't think these guys are that good, so we're not going to get a lot of points here. So yeah, 5 points, moved up 1 rank in the world. Moving on here, like I said, this was on my Twitch stream, so I got a follower here. It's actually another one of my friends. But here, Game Free, I remember playing with this guy. And if he watches the video, I'm sorry, man. We could not get any chemistry together this first game. I couldn't do it. And I know Guns on the other side. I played him with him against him, probably 50 or more times now. So I kind of know how he plays. But the Centipede guy, my girlfriend always corrects me when I call him that because I'm not a big Nintendo guy, so I don't know all their names. But I think he's pretty good on the tier list. I don't think he's that bad. He's really fast. But I've not played him, this particular player. And right there, he missed that, and I thought we were done, But here, and the servers are kind of laggy. And it's not every game, but it was definitely, at the time of recording this, the servers were pretty laggy. Hopefully they get that fixed soon. And if you guys are watching this down the line, I'm sorry for the gameplay. Like I said, the game hasn't been out 4 days, so everybody's relatively new. But I kind of feel like we're getting a grasp on the meta and certain things. Fever bracket, I've played around with it a little bit. I think I'm ranked A in it right now, but there's so much going on in that. I definitely prefer no racket or no fever. Sorry. But here we're kind of making light work of these guys, which is kind of surprising because guns usually it's back and forth when I play against him. So here we go. We're trying to just rally a little bit, make it come up, set that up. Nice spike on the net, and I know Guns is rated pretty decently, so this should be a decent amount of points. And yeah, we got a pretty good amount. Move up to 23. Move on to the next game. Cookie, I think he was in our first game, maybe? I can't remember, but again, try to get the early net. If you can still be happy it is to kind of contain what I want to do. Which again, I've lost plenty of games. I'm probably at about 400 or 500 games played now. And I've lost my fair share, so. As far as this, the people on the net, it's just a rock, paper, scissors. And when they hit it right to me, when I'm on the net, it's just, it's almost guaranteed unless they're playing it correctly, the other net player. I can steal one sometimes right there too. But right here, I guess that's Koopa Troopa. Again, I don't know all the names, but he played that really well. Send it back on him, and then he does that, and I was thinking, what happened there? Again, with all the lag in the servers, that happens to me a ton. I think in the very first game in this footage, I've done the same thing, so understandable. Here we go. Cookie's dominating them right now. I'm not doing a whole lot, kind of just playing safe to make sure that they're not getting anything over us. And I'm here just rallying, trying to let Koopa do his thing. And trying to keep it away from Daisy, I think. Yeah, she's pretty good at net play, but here she gets smacked in the mouth. Cookie's playing out of his mind. And a lot of people love those little drop shots at the net, and I just don't think they're good when other people are up there. Here we go, 7-1, domination there. Again, this should be another good point game, and these games were all back-to-back, so as you can see, 22, we finally hit S rank, and that's all for today, guys. Come back in the next video to find out where else we go.